I do have a question, not about a baby I've seen because I haven't gotten into practice with infants yet.
Hmm.
But in the case of an infant who is having difficulty clearing bilirubin and experiencing jaundice, is that typically a fluid dynamics diaphragm issue, or do you see anything like common in those situations?
What I commonly see, yeah, is restrictions around diaphragms, especially the respiratory diaphragm. And what I would check there is, one of my questions in my intake form is umbilical cord questions. So I have ticky boxes that parents need to tick. So I want it to be easy. So they tick off anything that applies. And it makes the other ones that don't apply disappear. If you guys have Jane, there's an option where you can, when you create your intake, to hide unused or unticked boxes, something like that. Way easier, way easier to see what's relevant than to scan and find things. Anyway, some of them are, was there umbilical cord wrap? Was the umbilical cord short? Was there a knot in the umbilical cord? And was the baby delivered fast at the end or dropped? So any of those things will create a decrease in the length of the cord or a pull on the cord. And that pulls up to the falciform ligament under the liver. And I just posted a reel last week on how to diagnose that just visually. Look at the abdomen and just find that reel under Best for Baby Osteopathy on Instagram. It's very recent. And it talks through how to think about that and how to treat it. Because you got to take the tension off and the shock out of that tug that went all the way up to the liver. That's going to help them a lot because the liver has to process it, right? It just does. And the doctor will be involved in that. And that's another thing that can help you guys remain calm too, is like, there's always a doctor involved. No one's brought their baby to you with a broken bone or like something so bizarre. They've already been to a doctor, like guaranteed. So, like you can just feel confident about assessing and treating it. But when your hands feel something funny, because not all doctors feel everywhere, listen to that feeling you have and try to find a way to tell the parent to get the doctor to feel it. So I have found a mass in a baby's abdomen. It was neuroblastoma. It was cancer. And I as I felt up here, because it was a pretty decent size, and as I felt up here, there was a weird pull through the SCM. It was like weird and deep, and there were all these lymph nodes. And you just think of something like, I feel like maybe like the baby might have like backed up stool or something. Maybe that's irritating. Like, find a normal reason to get the mom to take the baby to feel that thing. Say, just make sure that they feel there. Because I just want to make sure that everything's cool. You got to find a way to say it. Okay. Yeah. Does that help about the bilirubin and
Yeah, that definitely helped. I had like a similar thought with umbilical cord and digestion, but I hadn't connected
Hmm.
that to clearing bilirubin as well. So that's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.